Hey all, I'm Propagandist and welcome back to RWBY. Let's watch Volume 8. This is going to be the reaction now to the 6th episode, which I believe is called Midnight. And judging by the thumbnail, it's going to involve some interactions between Cinder and Emerald, so it'll be interesting to see that. Now, last episode, a whole host of things just went down. So, Penny may be dead. We don't know. Her status is unconfirmed. It looked like for a second she died, but then her eyes started cycling back, and basically it's all gone to shit. So they started broadcasting the message to the world, but it got cut off partway through. No doubt thanks to friggin' Watts, because Ironwood is basically just going full idiot and is trusting Watts to help him, when clearly he should not be, because Watts is one of the friggin' enemies. Why would you trust that guy? Seriously, you know he's in league with Salem, so what is the fucking logic here? I think it's basically just that point where Ironwood now is just acting on pure paranoia. He's just so dead set on his own goal that he is just losing it, I believe, essentially is what's going on here. In the meantime, God, yeah, so we saw all kinds of things last episode which were, you know, quite remarkable, like Maria holding her own for a period in a fight against Neo, friggin' Penny almost, but not quite, destroying Cinder for good. So Cinder's still around, she's still going to be a problem, damn it. Emerald, of course, stepped in at the last second to try and save her, and seemed absolutely distraught at the thought of Cinder being killed. But Emerald, for the love of God, she's still in denial. She really needs to wake up, like Mercury said in Volume 6, and smell the flowers already. But the thing is, if she keeps doing that for much longer, you know, I'm going to lose any hope of her potentially switching sides, or at least abandoning the bad guys. And I'm just going to say, you know, at this point, I think you're just going to have to be dealt with along with all the rest of the bad guys, whatever that means. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend too much time gassing any further, because I probably don't have much more time left in the day before it starts getting dark and my webcam lighting quality inevitably ends up going a bit funny. So, without further ado, let's get to the episode. Okay, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see what we got. Who are we starting with? Oh. The Scrubber. Who is this? Is this a maiden? Maybe? Who is this? Who are you? Because we saw you in the first episode, but then it just moved on from you. Is this... What's this? Cinderella? Oh, is it Cinder, of course. Young Cinder?
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Stepmother and like the two ugly stepsisters, isn't it? Of course. As soon as I saw them two, it clicked. So we're finally getting some Cinder backstory.
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
So that is why the episode's called Midnight, isn't it? Because the Cinderella story, at midnight, have to be back home before midnight. Interesting. This is her motivation. She was pretty much a slave, I guess.
Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks, draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my glass, and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow, you're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
Let me guess, she ended up murdering them. Possibly.
Pretty nice, huh? Would you look at that?
I'm amazed I didn't recognise that was Cinder sooner. The first time we saw her. Because the freaking eyes, of course.
You missed a spot.
She's going to kill them. She's going to lock assemblers, so she's going to kill them. Who's this guy, though?
Now that wasn't very ladylike, was it?
Oh boy.
I suggest you remember your place. Say it!
Without you, I am nothing.
Alright, what gives? Someone took my damn sword!
Did she run away?
Apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
I say, I wasn't expecting this, though. But it is fascinating we finally get some Cinder backstory.
Now, that's not yours, is it? I'm not here to hurt you. I've seen you around, and I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment. Yeah? I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better. You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you want to be like us? You want to be a huntress? Then we've got about 7 years.
For what?
To train you for the
As
huntsman
I say,
exam.
to train her up. So who are you, then? Someone she held dear once? Don't suddenly make me start feeling sad for one of the most horrifying villains of the show. Because that'll be masterful writing if you do that. See, she's getting older. And he still comes back. But I have a feeling he's going to disappear at some point.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Midnight approaches.
Hello? Anyone?
Oh. Oh no. Did she kill them? She killed them!
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
There you go.
I don't want to have to run now.
That's all you'll ever do.
Do you just then leave her? Or do you try to kill her? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my dude, did you train her too well? Oh, that's... Oh, God. Everything's also a gun. Gun maces. Yeah, you did train her quite well. Okay, well, both auras are down. Yeah, that was a naive idea of you.
You're awake. I was so worried. How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would have...
Would you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore. She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
Suddenly having feelings, Cinder. Starting to realise that maybe there are people you need to care about or something.
I'd like to express again that this is my burden to bear, not yours. His grudge is with me.
No, it'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
Is that a good idea?
Great.
Oscar, please.
You don't need to fight this war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Salem can't be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand. But you send children to their deaths. For a cause that you know has no victory. No end!
Someone has to try! Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought! Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma. You have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
What are you doing? Oh, what's the plan? Yeah, that pet doggo just there. See, Neo doesn't bow her head.
We have good news.
Emerald didn't either. Well, she did a moment
Tyrion
ago,
has
but...
heard from our dear colleague Watts. Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which, Cinder.
Oh.
You chose to disobey my specific instructions. Just to fail again. And I've realized it's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you. Go to Atlas. Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power. And I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end! For all of you!
You're too late.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be...
I know I'm not saying much, but
This is why I
again...
don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching
Winter.
for broken junk.
Enough. You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone.
The river.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger!
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
Yeah, now's not the time. The show is about to start. Oh boy! More centipedes. I think that hard light barrier is, yep, about to fail. Oh, hell.
It's time.
Oh, boy. That's one hell of a grim ship, though. Oh, hell. And that's where it's going to leave off, isn't it? Oh, God. Jesus. It goes from bad to worse. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but it just goes from bad to worse. Oh boy, right, jump cut. So, situation report, I guess everybody is screwed, essentially is what we're going with at the moment here. Oh God, right, so basically, Atlas defences are failing. This is, yeah, I mean, I guess we all probably saw that one coming. I feel like every time there's a mass grim attack in this franchise, you can trust that the defences will fail. So, yeah. But I think definitely the standout highlight of that episode is the backstory for Cinder, definitely. So now we know where Cinder came from, we know a bit of who she is, and that really gives us some insight into that character's motivations. So that character has come from a place of absolute hardship, of not having any sort of power or respect, and that's why she does the things she does, and that's why she's such an easy person probably for Salem to manipulate in that way, with promises of glory, fortune, power, and respect above all else, probably, you know. So it's curious, because now that we've got that backstory, it was interesting that whilst, of course, you know, Cinder was kneeling before Salem, Salem was basically outright manipulating her. Question is Cinder going to realise that? I mean, she probably does, but, you know, will it prompt any sort of different behaviour from her? That's the question. Or, you know, is Salem once again being a master at manipulating people, and will know exactly what buttons to press to get Cinder to fall in line and do what she wants her to do? That is the question. And God, Emerald and Mercury, so what are they thinking in this? That is the question. So Mercury, it looks like he's no longer taking orders from Emerald, because basically Salem has found a role for him to play. So we'll be seeing probably what that is in due course, over the course of this volume. We'll probably get more clues in that regard. But in the meantime, it looks like now, you know, the Aesops and Winter at some point are just going to have to make the choice. You know, are they just going to stick with Ironwood, or are they just going to have to put that aside and work with our protagonists? That is the question. So, you know, we don't want just another three-way frigging battle like we had with Crow, Clover and bloody Tyrion. So, oh man, it's all kicking off, ladies and gents. I really, you know, am concerned. I think, you know, this volume, I have a strong feeling it's not going to end well for our protags. I think it's going to be a really impactful and quite serious ending, whatever happens. Just because, you know, I say that because I'm still sort of thinking about the opening title sequence for this volume and just that happily never after again thing at the very end of those opening titles. It feels like a massive clue. It feels like a massive foreshadowing that our protagonists are not going to have a good time in this one. So yeah, we're tense. It's very tense, ladies and gents. But you know what? I think that will probably do for today's recording session, because, you know, it's starting to get, I don't know, it looks like the sun is starting to go down outside. So if I start recording any more, probability is that the lighting quality on my webcam is going to start taking a bit of a hit, and it's going to start looking very bad. I can see it already starting to flicker a little bit now. So yeah, we'll wrap things up there. So I hope you enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you'll join me for part 7, which I'll probably try and just, you know, I need to try and record it as soon as I can, truth be told, because at the moment probability is, you know, given that I've got a working week ahead of me, at probably latest I would have to wait until next weekend to get an opportunity to record some more. But then again, I don't know, I mean, it depends on my work schedule over the week, because the thing is, my work schedule doesn't always require me to actually be in at work. You know, sometimes I can work from home. So sometimes it may well be the case that, you know, on one of my lunch breaks, for instance, if I get the opportunity just to, you know, put aside my work for 45 minutes or whatever, maybe I can just sit down, bash out another episode of RWBY, record my reaction to it, and you know, maybe that way I'll just be able to get snippets of it in here and there throughout the week. We'll see, you know, I might be able to do that, we might not. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, like I want to say, it's been good though that today I've been able to actually sit down and literally record 6 episodes, one after the other, because that means it'll just keep my Propagandist channel going in the meantime. It means I'll just be able to get episodes out, you know, day after day after day, and just really kind of hammer and drive my way through this volume. So, making some good progress here. Other than that, time for me to wrap up, so I hope you enjoyed that. As always, you know, do leave a like if you did enjoy it, if you did find it entertaining. and you know, leave your thoughts on how things are progressing down in the comments below. Obviously, you know, don't say anything spoilerish. I want to go into this, you know, as unspoiled as possible. But you know, so far, you know, you guys have been very good for avoiding spoilers, stuff like that. So thanks all once again, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.